Hey babes, it's me Kia and I'm back with another video. So in this video I'm going to share with you my amazing journey through the beautiful continent of Africa. I went to Nairobi and the Masai Mara, Kenya, as well as Zanzibar, Tanzania. So if you are interested in seeing the beauty that the African continent has to offer, just keep watching. So here we are aboard the plane. For starters, I just want to say this trip was much needed, y'all, because I haven't left the country since 2020. So like this was the best trip ever, and partially because of that, I was just so excited. So we flew with Qatar Airways and it was nice. They give you food and everything. I think this was my first international flight that was long enough for them to feed you, because we took one 14-hour flight and then we had a short layover and had another 5-hour flight, I believe. So we arrived in Nairobi and we stayed at the Nairobi Social House. It's a very cute, very vibey, just a very nice boutique kind of vibe. It reminded me kind of the Nobu Hotel. If y'all saw my last video where I stayed at the Nobu Hotel in Atlanta, it's kind of similar to that. But yeah, it was just really nice. They had all types of like conference rooms there. They had a rooftop, like different restaurant spots that you could eat. The food was really good. The first night here we both ordered like a snapper, I believe. We got up in the morning and came to breakfast, and people were just like working on their computers, having meetings and stuff. So the food here was pretty good also. And this is their courtyard with the pool, another place for you to just like kind of sit out and vibe. And yeah, it was just a very beautiful hotel. I definitely want to come back and stay at this hotel. And we were just checking out the rooftop here, and after that we headed over to the Giraffe Center. So here we are at the Giraffe Center, and we got to see so many cute giraffe and feed them. It was just a beautiful scenery, and here's me giving my girl a little nibble, a little nip. She really likes that with her long tongue, so it was just such a cute experience. Afterwards, my sister wanted to ride on the back of a bike so bad, so we did it, and we went to this cute little restaurant that was off of the side of the road, and it had like a coffee shop and a gift shop in there as well, and it was like also just like indoor outdoor, so it was a vibe. And we tried mukimo, which is one of the national dishes, and we had a mango smoothie, got a little cash, and then we took another bike over to like this shop, and they had like, it was kind of like a mall. Right here in the back was this cute little courtyard that they had, so that was cool. So the next morning we got up early, in our driving service they picked us up for the safari. They were amazing, they were so great. We were staying at the zebra plains. So how it works is you kind of book a campsite, and then it will give you recommendations, or you kind of find like a safari driver to take you. So this was on our way to the Masai Mara. We stopped at this beautiful scenery that was like, you know, the side of a mountain. They had a gift shop there, and we were just observing just the animals. Like there was these monkeys, they were just hanging out doing their thing, and it's like we obviously don't just get to see stuff like this every day in the States, so it was just nice to take it all in. So here we are at the Masai Mara camp, And this is like where the animals live on the plains. They roam around. So we were just taking it all in. As y'all can see, it's just beautiful, very breathtaking. It was a 6-hour drive from Nairobi to the Masai Mara, so that was a long drive. But as soon as we got there, it was like so beautiful. We saw all the animals. We got to like drive through the camp, so we weren't even like tripping over the long drive because it was like, we're here, yeah. So we got to see the animals, kind of get acquainted with the area, and after this we went back to our hotel so we could check in. So this is us walking up to our hotel. Like I said, we stayed at the Zebra Plains Mara, and you'll see it at one point, but driving up it's just all covered in giraffe, zebra, like it was so beautiful. So this is the lobby, very cute, very nice. They greeted us with some juice. The views were immaculate. Our room wasn't ready, so they said, you know, just sit down for lunch. We'll get your room ready. And we had this beautiful scenery as we ate. We got like the vegetarian option, which was like some cabbage, rice, chapati. So y'all, this was the tent. So it was nice. Don't get me wrong, but it was still a tent. Like the walls were a cloth. There was no lock on the door. It was just a zipper, so I really couldn't sleep in here because I could hear all the noises of the animals. Like, I'm glad I did it to experience it, but it was a lot for me. That's me looking cute. My hair, I wore it natural obviously for this trip, but I haven't worn my hair in a wash and go in like a couple of years. So after we put our stuff down and ate, we were back on the plains, and it was nice because the first time we drove through, our driver, Uncle Peter, he was the best. He told us what all the animals were, so we kind of knew what to look for. So my sister ended up finding this lion, and he was sleeping like a baby. He was a big old baby. Then he got up, and he was a big boy, but he was just tired walking around. But he wasn't the boss. She was the boss, and she came out like, why are you asleep and you got all these people in my house? Every time I turn around, you got some people driving past. Like, she came out on business, like, okay, y'all seen enough. So here he is walking to like another group of lady lions. But yeah, we just drove around the plains. Like, it was just beautiful. Words can't describe it, y'all. Just amazing, breathtaking, just seeing all the animals in their natural habitat, just the grassy lands, this, you know, beautiful oasis in the middle of the park. My little ostrich, she was like, wait for me, guys. Like, that was so funny. Y'all can see the sunset here, just very beautiful. And this is that drive up to the camp where you can just see all of the zebra and giraffe. This was the camp we actually stayed on. And this is a little nighttime view of our tent. And we had dinner. This bread and butter was so fresh. This celery soup was amazing, y'all. I ate like 5 plates of those breads. Then we ended the night by the fire with some dawa. Shout out to our brother Frederick, who worked here at the Zebra Plains. He took really great care of us, and he had dawa ready for us in the morning. So here we are in the Maasai's village. The Maasai people were welcoming us with a song, and it was so beautiful. And then they invited us to sing with them, and we were like, absolutely, because it was such a vibe. Like, the resonance, it was unmatched. So that was a nice experience. The whole welcome, our guide, he was great, and we just made a lot of friends on this trip. Everything was just so good. Like, I can't speak to how great the people were enough. Here they were showing us the jumps. They asked if we wanted to jump with them, and we said no thank you. But they were explaining to us how they used to hunt lions to see like which man would get the most women in the village or like be the chief. But since the lions are going extinct, they do the jumps now to kind of like, you know, earn their place. So yeah, here we were with the babies. We brought them some candy in true TT fashion. Came to the village, brought candy for the kids, and then went on about our day. No, but this was like one of the highlights of the trip because the kids were so cute, they were so sweet, and we handed out some suckers to them, and they were just really excited about this candy, and we were all too excited to give it to them. So it was just a nice welcome into the village. After this, we went and took a tour of the homes. I didn't film that part. This stick part took me out. Their brother had this stick to keep them in line. I said that is so cute. I'm gonna need to get that for my kids.
Say Ashe. Hey Ashe. You say Ashe. Say Ashe. Say Ashe. Sierra Ashe. Say you Ashe.
Y'all, isn't the little Ashe this the cutest thing in the world? I've literally watched that video like 3 times since I've gotten back. So we were here with the men. They were teaching us how they make fire. As y'all can see, they have this stick, they rub together, they blow on it, and fire is made. But like I said, the people were great. They were so funny. While we were over here, one of the men was telling my sister that I was going to be his wife and that he would give her cows in exchange for me to stay in the village. So we had some negotiations. I thought about it, but I was like, I'm gonna have to finish the trip at least. But I did get one proposal. So here we are back in Nairobi after that 6-hour drive again, y'all. Back, we found this cute little restaurant that was like West African food. Actually, I had on a cute little dress. So yeah, this is how we ended our time in Nairobi. This chicken was bomb, a goosey soup and pounded yam. And the next morning we got up and we were off. We were off to Zanzibar. So it's like an hour-long flight from Zanzibar to Nairobi. This was Mount Kilimanjaro. Sister sent me this video because honestly I was asleep when the pilot flew over this, but this is how it looks. So here we are. We arrived in Zanzibar, and oh my gosh, y'all, like, I love Kenya and I love Tanzania. Like, it is so cute. Like, it was really colorful in Zanzibar. Like, I felt like I saw a lot of colors while I was here, and it has like this obviously like beachy town type of vibe with like all of the palm trees, and it's an island, so it's pretty much on the beach and everything. So I was just really excited to be here. Shout out to our driver Abdul. He became our friend really fast, and he ended up helping us for another activity that we did on Friday that you guys will see here soon. But this is the resort we stayed at. It's called the Baladin. It is in Zanzibar. I don't know exactly the city, but it's probably like an hour and a half away from Stone Town, which is like one of the main towns there in Zanzibar. But it has this cute, you know, beachfront nautical boho type vibe. We ate here once. I had this seafood pasta. Sister had the pizza, but we were trying to eat like, you know, at other places more authentic and stuff. But here's our walk to the bungalow. This was such a cute, you know, just, it was like very relaxed but elevated, and just, we had the best view, just the trees and just seeing the ocean and just this white sand, this tropical vibe. It was amazing. When you walk up, they have this outside area with these beds and like the cute little coffee table and the rug. I'm wearing a skirt, the skirt that I got when I went to the mall in Kenya, so that was real cute. But the room had a twin bed and a queen bed. It had this cute little cubby area where we could hang our stuff and put our stuff. They had a desk, a refrigerator, you know. And this was the bathroom. Double sinks, a nice sized tub, a little shower attachment, and yeah, so this is me. This was my travel outfit from Kenya to Tanzania, and I slipped on something a little more silky. And we hit the water. My favorite part. I love being on the water. I think I'm Moana. Like, I was just happy, just the wind blowing in my face and my hair. We were on a sailboat. I've never been on a sailboat before, but it was an amazing experience. Again, the captain, he was a vibe. He became our friend too. He was like so funny, and the way he was like commanding this boat, like he was such a character. But just look at the views, y'all. It's breathtaking. Like, what do you even say? So our sail ride concluded with being dropped off at this reggae themed cabana type bar. It was really cute. I had pina colada and a coconut. I forgot what sister had, but her drink was good. The seafood was bomb, fresh. I tried everything. Y'all know I love octopus, so I had to get that. The next morning we got our breakfast and we had an hour and a half drive into Stone Town for our cooking class and spice tour. So y'all, the market was amazing. Again, it was just like very vibrant, colorful, super busy. Like I feel like the people in Zanzibar wear a lot of colors. Like that was Lufia. She is our cooking instructor. So she took us around the market, asked us what we wanted, what kind of meat. We're like fish girls, so we're like, let's get some fish. So that was him cutting the snapper right in front of us. But we got fresh rice, fresh spices, everything. Y'all, we were there during Ramadan, so you can't eat in public, but she made me try the tamarind. I was like, girl, she smells so good. We had to have her take a detour and like have us stop at this little perfume stand so we could grab some perfumes. That was not a part of it, but that's just how, you know, hospitable and, you know, welcoming they were. They just, you know, took us there, and then we headed to the spice farm. And when we got there, it was just so good. So we got to see like everything that grew there. They just fed us so many fruits and spices, and we were smelling them the whole time. We're just eating fruit. And there was the assistant to our guide. He was the cutest ever. He literally just kept coming out of the forest bringing us these little bags that we have. He was making us like these little watches, putting necklaces on our necks and crowns on our head, and he was making it all. And we were like, are you magic? Like, this is the cutest thing we've ever seen. And he just kept emerging. Like, he came out with the purses, and he brought me sugar cane, and he was just like so great. They both were. And they kept doing cute stuff like this. Like they showed us the star fruit, but it wasn't ripe, so they put it on our forehead. It was just such a cute and vibey experience. We saw one of the other guys. He did a coconut climb for us, and then I got to drink that. So yeah, it was just really cute, a really fun experience. Then we went to the cooking class. So here we are at our cooking class with Lufia. She showed me how to do this coconut grinding thing. So I was on there grinding it for my life. Then she had me pulverizing the garlic and the ginger together. Y'all, I was working, okay? She had us like roasting the spices and everything. That was really nice. Those smelled really, really good. And this was our cooking setup. Like we were, you know, on the farm in the forest, literally like, you know, cooking. Like we chopped everything by hand, everything that we got from the market. Everything was from scratch. It was so fresh, and that was just really fulfilling. And she just, you know, explained what the spices were to us, taught us how to, you know, cook her food, and it turned out really, really good. We were sad they couldn't eat with us because, you know, they were observing Ramadan, but we had the food, y'all, and it was so good. It was like very delicious. We made like some stewed vegetables. The plantain turned into like this spiced coconut dessert kind of thing, and we had some rice and our fried fish. So bomb. And after that, we headed back to our resort, and we got on another boat because by this time it was Thursday and we will be leaving tomorrow, and I just had to make sure we get back on the water. But this tour was like just so great. I love this captain too that came and picked us up. He took us deeper into like this beautiful forest that grows in the middle of the ocean floor. Like what? It's just so beautiful, so magical. He took us to like this cute little private beach area where we just got to chill and vibe. So I just loved all of it. After this, we went and got henna. There was a shop near our resort on the beachfront. This was after I got home because I didn't have any space on my phone, but I just wanted to show y'all this bomb henna that I got. And the next morning, we woke up and we went to the school to visit the babies. So that's where our driver came in who picked us up from the airport. He became our friend so fast. Shout out to Abdul. So he helped us buy school supplies for the kids and take it to the school. So here we're just passing out like pens and pencils to them just so we had something to give them. But we left like the head schoolmaster with like pens, pencils, notebooks, other school supplies, and everything. So it was just really nice to see the kids, to be able to talk to them. Like we asked them questions, they were asking us questions, so it was really nice. After this, like I said, it was Ramadan, y'all, so Abdul had to get the 411 for us, and we had to find this like random building. It was a lady up there and she was serving food, collecting money, and she was like, what do you want? Okay, go sit down. And we were like, okay, and we had to eat. Then we after that we went to walk around the market. We went to like this Black History museum that they had there. So much we did, I couldn't even capture it all, but it was an amazing trip, y'all. So I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.